Hey everyone, this is Tiffany with Healthy Passions, and I already did a quick video about warning people about Valentine's Day energy. It was a cute little fun-loving video. I'm working right now, so I'm not trying to be all in the camera, but right after that message, I got a big warning from the Most High, and the Holy Spirit was adamant that I put it out a day early because usually I'll do my videos on Wednesdays, so Monday and Wednesdays are my YouTube days, but he wanted me to put it out a day early to kind of warn people about tomorrow. So what the Holy Spirit is saying is that we are not to use Valentine's Day tomorrow as an excuse to let people that have been blocked out of our lives back in, nor are we to use it as an excuse to deal with the man or woman that we have a soul tie with that is not our kingdom spouse or not someone that the Most High would want us to have dealings with. The Holy Spirit is saying, do not complicate your life with one decision by being lonely or not sober-minded, drinking and making rash decisions with your body that could cause repercussions for the rest of your life, or at least the next 18 years to be exact. So what I am suggesting is that you be sober-minded and think about what you're doing tomorrow. All right, so let's be clear. The Most High is wanting me to be frank, and the Holy Spirit is really speaking right now. So basically, the Holy Spirit is saying, do not use tomorrow as an excuse to backslide, as an excuse to open the door to enemy lovers that have caused problems in the past, that have caused damage to you in the past, hurt and pain. Do not use tomorrow as an excuse to be reckless with your mind and your body and your life just because you may feel lonely, or even if you don't feel lonely, just to say, hey, I have a Valentine's. He said that do not sell yourself cheap for like a dinner, some chocolates and roses. Aren't you worth more than that? Of course. He's talking to the daughters there. We are worth more than the little gifts that are given. I don't care if it's a precious stone or jewelry, whatever it is, we're worth more than that. Do not give your bodies for cheap. Also, he wants to talk to his sons. Give me a second, he's speaking. To my sons, I am saying, do not think that witchcraft or love spells or anything like that is something that is only pertaining to women. A lot of men are affected through the games and stuff that sorcerers and witches do. You could get caught up with a witch or someone who practices the craft and mess up the next 5 to 7 years of your life, end up fathering children you had no intentions in fathering, or ending up with a woman that you have no intentions of being with. He's saying be careful with your lives. Be careful with whom you spend your time with. Be careful with who you let into your energy and around you. And he's saying that do not use Valentine's Day as a kind of get out of jail free from sin card. Like, oh, it's Valentine's, so I have an excuse to go have unprotected sex or protected sex with someone that is not my spouse, really. Because you know the Most High is old school. So with someone who's not meant to be with you sexually, he says that soul ties can be reopened or newly made on that day. And he wants his children to be very careful with whom they lie down with. There are physical diseases in the physical body that we can receive from sex. And then there is spiritual disease that we can receive from sex. Also, he wants to remind everyone that demonic entities can be passed through the energy of sex between two people. And he doesn't want you to have to waste your energy, especially in 2024, waste your energy fighting unnecessary witchcraft or unnecessary demonic action. And he also said that if you are single, that it's okay to not have a Valentine's, to not get gifts and things like that, because for you, you have, well, you should have fulfillment in your life. You should have fulfillment in your spiritual walk, in that, like for me, for example, he wants to give you my plans. For me, for example, I don't have a Valentine's Day. I'm not worried about Valentine's Day. The only reason why I'm excited tomorrow is because of the Bob Marley movie. So I may go with my cousins. I may go with my son. I don't know yet, but I'm definitely going. I may even go by myself. I am going to go see the Bob Marley movie, and it just so happens to come out on Valentine's Day. I'm not going on a date. I'm not expecting to meet with someone later. I'm not trying to have dinner with anyone. I'm just fulfilled in my life enough to not have to be either codependent on someone, or even call someone up and be like, hey, what you doing tomorrow? That's just not something that a fulfilled person has to deal with. And so what he's saying is, if you want to deal with love energy tomorrow and you are single, love on yourself, take yourself out to eat, go do something you enjoy, go read a book in the park, have a picnic with yourself, spend time with yourself, because that is, he's saying that is a lot safer than dealing with someone from your past or a new person who may be dangerous to you. He said that's a lot safer. And he really wishes that his children would understand that he doesn't like a lot of the holidays. And if you look into the history of Valentine's Day, it is very demonic, it is very wicked. But the commercialization of it, it's kind of like, oh, it's about love. No, it's not. But he just wants you to be diligent. He also said he wants you to study to show yourself approved. He wants you to look up Valentine's Day and to see exactly what it stands for and where it comes from. Thank you. He wants you to find the origin of it. And if you are his child, once you find the origin of it, you will definitely not be interested in celebrating Valentine's Day. You will probably want nothing to do with it, like me. I just want to kind of put that warning out. This is actually tomorrow's message, but I'm putting it out early so that someone may catch it today. I love you guys. I really want you to take care of yourself. I want you to understand that this really is a narrow path, and people think because it's a narrow path that it's boring, that it's not fulfilling. It is the most fulfilling path that I've ever experienced. I am more fulfilled in following the narrow path in the way of the Most High than I am or ever was in the ways of the world. He wants you. Thank you. He's getting biblical. He said he wants you to come out of her. He doesn't want you to deal with Babylon at all. That system is being torn down. It's clear. You can see it on the news every day. And he doesn't want you to participate into her holidays, is what I call them, holidays versus holiday. And because a holiday would indicate that it's a holy day, and it's not. It's a demonic day. Most of the American traditional holidays are demonic, and they have a demonic background, and the Most High wants you to understand that and to know. He's saying study to show yourself approved. Also, don't let people creep back in. Oh, that's what he's showing me. He's showing me a person closing a door and someone putting their foot in the door. He's saying don't let the enemy get a foothold back into your life, especially if you are being holy and set apart, and if you are following the ways. He's saying don't allow the tradition of man's tradition of a holiday to allow an enemy back into your life. So you want to be very, very protective of your energy, especially tonight and tomorrow. Don't let anyone talk you into something that you weren't planning to do or that you don't want to do. Gifts. Oh, thank you. He also wanted me to tell you, even if you don't go on a date with somebody, or if you're not like planning plans with somebody, don't accept gifts from everyone. Ask the Most High, if someone does give you a gift, he wants you to make sure and check with him to make sure that they haven't put something on it, or done something to alter it in some kind of way. He says people can poison it, people can put witchcraft on it. He wants you to make sure that it's okay to accept something from that person. So even if ahead of time, if you know someone might get you a gift, pray about it and make sure, ask the Holy Spirit to tell you, hey, is it safe to take this gift from this person? Because a lot of times we bring things and gifts into our home, not realizing the energy behind it. Sometimes you can attach a demonic entity to anything, to a stone, to a food, to any type of gift or object. So don't accept just anything from anyone. I say don't celebrate it at all, but if you are going to accept something, please check with the Holy Spirit and make sure that it's free and clear of witchcraft. And other than that, that's about all that I want. Let me make sure there's nothing else. Most High, is there anything else? Give me a moment. Oh, men and women, but mainly men. He wants to talk to his sons. For some reason, he's really talking to the sons. He's saying, don't feel pressured by society to be like a whoremonger, to sleep around on that day. He said, matter of fact, he would rather you protect your energy in yourself and not have sex with anyone unless you are married. Okay. That is just what he's saying right now. He's saying just be strong enough to withstand the whole thing. Just don't do it. All right. I love you guys. Take care. Hopefully you take heed. As always, when someone is giving you some kind of word, especially saying from the Holy Spirit or from the Most High or something like that, pray about it and see if it is legitimate, and then consider. All right. I love you guys. Take care.